Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another Warhammer video. In this one, I'll be showcasing updated psyker assail build. But before we get started, remember, if we can get to 500 subs by November 1st, which is about 2 weeks away from now, we'll be doing a $50 gift card giveaway. If we don't, we can still get to 500 subs by November 12th, which is my birthday, and we'll be doing $25 gift card giveaway. Right? So remember that. We're getting closer and closer with each sub. So let's get to it by first. But I'll be talking about psyker assail build. Let's talk about the gear. We have Demos Mark 4 Blaze 4 Sword. It is pretty decent. Really good damage, finesse, first target, warp resistance. It is not used as a map clearing weapon. It is used as, well, a weapon to take down big enemies, aka armored, flak, carapace armored, and big specialist and elite enemies. We have superiority blessing on it, which, I mean, is good if you can kill 3 elites, you know. We have the deflector, which allows you to block both melee and ranged attacks, but it also reduces the cost to block by 27.5%, which is pretty massive. You know, I've been trying to get the perfect one, but no luck. Our new staff is a lot better. It has nearly perfect damage, good warp resistance, quell speed, blast radius, charge rate. Would love to have it. Personally, I probably would prefer more charge rate over quell speed. But other than that, it's not bad. I would love to change the blessing, get a sustained fire, or warp nexus to get more crit chance depending on my peril, but we'll go with what we can. But I did get search, which is massive. This one blessing made this staff so much more worth it, because getting 2 shots on critical hit is massive. And that's why we have a perk on this, and giving us 5% more crit chance. And we'll get carapace armored. You know, the reason why I would love to have better charge rate is so I can charge my big attack a little faster. Quell speed is okay. That's why I've been trying to get a better one. Blessings, we've seen wounds, max health, you know. Sprint efficiency or the docket stamina regen. I would love to roll the stamina regen, but I can't. But auto dockets allows me to be able to craft more. Once I'm done with fully crafting, I have god rolls. I will probably get rid of it for like damage resistance. Sprint efficiency allows me to keep up with teammates. I would also probably roll the stamina regen for toughness. Here we have max health, toughness, or docket sprint efficiency. Toughness is not bad. I would love to have it 5%, but it's okay. Once again, I don't need the money to craft. I'll switch that over dockets for probably a little bit more health. Here we have health, chance of cures weapons, or dockets. Curia don't really want, probably put on max health or the dockets for more sprint efficiency, or just resistance against certain enemies. Almost have a full set of cool cosmetics, but suck about our talents. We have Soul Stealer for replenishing 15% toughness on a warp attack kill. We have Quietude, replenishes 5% toughness for each 10% of the peril quelled. We also have for expenditure, replenishing 2.5% toughness for every 10% peril generated. Metal for more for crit hits, replenish our toughness and giving us more movement speed. Warp timing, getting more damage for 10 seconds on critical hit, and it stacks. We have assail, because you know we need those bees or the crystals, whatever you want to call them. We have ethereal shards, allowing us to pierce more targets, giving us much more map clearing capability. Quick charge, so they replenish faster. We have mind and motion, so we can quell without losing our movement speed, be it through when we're quelling our stuff when we are sailing a lot, or when we're using a staff for like getting rid of certain elites from farther away, like snipers and gunners. We have kinetic presence for 10% more damage, elite and specialist enemies for myself and allies. If you don't want it, you can take prescience, getting a little more crit. If you don't stack as much crit, you take that, giving yourself and allies a little more crit. But unfortunately, you won't be able to take one of the warp. She'll probably take empathic evasion, you know, and anticipation, you know. But here, I'll talk about that one a little more after the showcasing this one, or talking about this one. We have one with a warp, giving us 10 to 33% more damage reduction depending on our peril. And since we're going to be using our skills a lot, we're going to have a decent amount of peril, which is giving us a decent amount of damage reduction. We have Venting Shriek, pushing enemies away, and we, well, decrease our peril generated by 1% for each enemy hit. So if we get in a horde, we can use it if we need to, if we, like, in a state of panic, getting rid of us. Dead for an extra point, take critical chance boost, you know, more crit, more chance of getting surged to double hit. We have Warp Rider to get more damage from all sources depending on our peril. Puppet Master for coherency radius, which doesn't matter. Not really. Solidity, you know, be able to quell our peril a little more. It's not greatest, but it's not bad. We have Warp Siphon giving us charges. You know, killing an elite or specialist enemy gains you a warp charge for 25 seconds, stacking 4 times. Your next combo ability spends all the warp charges to reduce the cooldown of it, which is Venting Shriek. I don't use it, Venting Shriek a lot, but I did take Warp Siphon because, well, there's a skill that I'll show you. We have Essence of Harvest, replenishing 30% toughness over 5 seconds on getting a new charge. And when we reset it resets that stuff. You can go with Inner Tranquility to get a less peril generated, which might be a little better in the long run. You know, if you don't use Venting Shriek a lot, this will help you a lot, just so you can use your assail a little more and your staff. We have Imperial Empowerment for more damage depending on our charges. You know, we have whenever you are in coherency, kill an enemy, you have 4% chance to get an extra to get in the warp charge, which is massive. And we have Warp Battery, so we can get 6 charges. So with this, we can get 24% more damage. So it can get a lot more powerful, you know. And Fire Reborn is not the greatest. If you don't want to go to Warp Siphon, you can go in the Sharp Destiny. You know, you get rid of a bunch of stuff, but you'll get Kinetic Deflection, obviously, True Aim. You get the Sharp Destiny. You will not take, I mean, you can take Prolonging Providence just to cause some peril, but more than likely you will take, well, Lingering Influence, increase duration of the Sharp Destiny, and then you will take the Cruel Fortune. It is not recommended, said it's not the more damage one. War Siphon is a lot better. But I talked about if you don't want Kinetic Presence, you would take Prescience. You would then go Prescience, Empathic Evasion, Anticipation, get the range damage boost, and then the Telekinetic Shield. No need to pop the other ones, you know, if you don't want to. But you would take that. Venting Shriek is just to push the enemies further away. Telekinetic Shield will allow you to, you know, not get hit by snipers as much, or by the gunners. But that's about the build. So let's take it. We're gonna need to kill 6 elites, you know, to get the most out of it. So as you can see, it's not bad damage. Oh, sorry, that was a sword. We do 300 to maniacs. You know, boom, we can hit a lot. So you can spam it and get a few kills. And you can see with each warp charge, we're now generating 7. Now it's 6 peril. Now get rid of it. Still generating 6, but we're doing a lot more damage, so. See, we can crit. So you can just be able to spam it a lot more. And you can do decent damage on armored. You know, sometimes you do a little bit. So once you're out of your crystals, what you can do is just do massive damage. But for the hordes, this will be pretty nice. Unfortunately for, well, this dude, you're not going to be doing a lot of damage. As you can see, we're creating for 64, you know. Sometimes we'll get lucky and we'll hit a headshot or a weak spot, giving us a lot more damage. But you can see it was not worth it. For elites, you still want to use, or for like the big Ogrun, you still want to use the staff. Or if they're not aggroed on you, you can use your, whatchamacallit? Weapon. What did my, I apologize, keybind change apparently? Okay. Apparently it changed. You know? You can use your sword special. Obviously it's not as much damage. Unless you can do a nice big charge attack. But that's about the build. Again, it's great for mobbing, as you can see, just one-tapping everything. It does great against some of the armored and elites. You know, it's not the greatest against them, but it still does good damage. But that's gonna be it for the showcase. I'll be showing you a run after, well, this. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe, because again, if you can get 500 subs by November 1st, we're doing $50 gift card giveaway. If you can get it by November 12th, we're doing 25. So with that said, hope you enjoyed the run. With that, see you in the next one. Alright, people. Ooh, what the hell just happened? See that little, like, rubber band? That's weird. We're playing with another psyker, Lunara. So, it's not the greatest. Also, if you probably on this, you watched the build. I do apologize for not having an Ogrun and a veteran. Unfortunately, I been having a bit of a hard time leveling them. Just because most of the time, unfortunately, I get into the runs and the runs end up being failed. So if you want to help me, do join the Discord so I can level up and do Ogrun and veterans builds a little faster, or have them done faster. Link to it is in the description, and we'll be playing this game on stream, so do join it. Again, link is in the description, and stream from 4 p.m. Eastern almost every single day. But from excuse me, for majority of the time we will be utilizing our assail. Occasionally we'll be using our staff. Like those shieldy boys. Need to quell our peril. And this is not the greatest situation. I am utilizing my stuff. Oni-chan is helping with one side. Unfortunately, he fell, which is not the greatest. But our fellow teammates will be able to help. See, we got a couple Reapers. It does do damage. Unfortunately, it's not a greatest damage on super tanky boys. It does good though. It's not like Zealot or Veteran, which I cannot wait to showcase a Veteran. A crit build. Who can utilize my stuff? So, because I can't really utilize my assail, so okay. That's the thing. Luckily, we don't go for it. So yeah, which is great, because I'd rather not fight. I was gonna poke it. That's fine. Demon hosts, you can kill. It is not recommended unless your team is pretty powerful. Because Demon Host, if your team is not prepared, can wipe out your team. So I'm just gonna drop down. We a bit exploring just to get more plat steel and stuff, so we can get a bit more crafting done. But it's needed. Crafting will allow you to get some really nice weapons that will allow you to do better. Not in specifically this build, but in builds that utilizes the weapons. Oh, what the hell? Okay, we have enough. As I stated in the previous videos, you want to save the Medicaid stations for teammates that have the most, what you call corruption. You know, obviously if you're almost dead, it is also good to take it. But the reason why corruption people should have the first Medicaid is, well, because that's full on missing health. You can get your health back. Oh, that was almost bad. You can get your health back with just the healing station. As you can see, we clearing a nice chunk of the enemies. Yeah, there's some to get back. This is unfortunately not the greatest position. And unfortunately, I utilized a lot of my crystals. So in this situation, we want to back off. Pop the healing. I know it's not the greatest, but it's better than me going down. This was not the greatest thing I could have done. So it's probably the least smartest. There we go. The reason why I use staff on some of the big elites and specialists is because it has higher chances of killing them a lot faster.
Targets marked. Executing.
As you can see, I used up a lot of the stuff to get rid of this one enemy versus utilizing the staff. And trust me, it's better to use the thing that can one-shot them faster. Alrighty. Oh, you... I can get you. Whew. Ow. Whew. This thing, as you can see, is doing a lot of damage, and this is regular tier 5, as you can see. A regular damnation was, as you see, I call it tier 5. I managed to get the lucky stuff. I can't hit it as like. There we go. We just do normal. He messed. Okay. I didn't realize there was this one super close. So the reason why I didn't use crystals or the bees, it's well because it's not super great at it. Like killing bosses. I thought he would trigger it. So what you can do, if you can't kill it fast from far, is use the sword, and when it drops down, you can just do that. Unless you have a trapper nearby that literally just ruins your show. So, yeah. But we're gonna continue because we need heals. Myself and Sunderman need healing. And as my luck always happens when I am running with a team when I'm recording, the team just does an amazing job, which is don't think I'm like complaining about it. It's great. You know, sometimes a little too good. Can't really showcase the build, but usually when that happens, I know my luck is gonna change, and when I'm trying to level up, it's not gonna be great. The team will fall apart, the people just split, so it's just not my time leveling. That's why it's been taking a bit of time. But it happens. Plus, to be honest, I'm more of just a staff build than a crystals. Maybe a bit of smite in case I do need to. With Empire Synex, that's probably my more favorite build. But if I can get a staff that has a warp nexus, and it has like the carapace armor or crit chance, I would love it. Just because, like, if I can put one perk and one blessing, oh, and have the god roll stuff, then I would take it. Unfortunately, I nearly got a god roll 4 sword, except for it has low finesse and high mobility. Everything else is like 78, 79. That was 78 damage, 79 first target, and no, 79 mobility, 78 damage, and the other perks were 80. Except for finesse. Finesse was like 50. It was like big eggs. Not today.
My weapon is empty. Time to waste our healing.
Goodbye,
I'm sure
enemies.
you must have heard of Saint Messalina. She is held in great esteem. You should see a woman during her festival.
Alright. I forgot we have the healing that we desperately need. The reason why we desperately need, we had a lot of corruption.
Achieve if we were able to focus on peaceful pursuits.
There is no peace.
Isn't it reassuring to know that after death,
Yeah.
one's service may continue?
Alright.
Should never have been permitted to decay. Cipher ident retrieval imperative.
We should be just in the top, just chilling.
This is Hadrock. Data interrogation rate at
The reason why it's just easier to defend. Unfortunately, our teammate is by himself. But
Targets marked for death.
The interrogator has crashed. Restart.
since we don't have a lot of assail, oh, I'm gonna wait it out and just smack our enemies.
Execution warrant.
We have to go to the other, to where Cinderman is, to, well, correct the cipher.
Data stream ceased. You are certain you installed the
So I should just poke.
data correctly?
The chopper is sent to the throne.
Data flow resuming. No interruptions.
This will,
Sire be praised.
okay, we just drop down. Because if I go down, they'll have to go quite a bit of distance to
Targets marked.
revive me.
Executing.
We got Doggos.
Can you not even manage a simple task?
Okay, never mind. We have to be still here.
Justice can appear on time.
Okay. Okay, and I got a glitch to where instead of being able to utilize a staff like a staff, it was a sword. But I was showing a staff.
Isolating targets.
Engaging multiple targets.
Come on.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is
Um,
now working.
Yeah, kinda. That's what we kinda did, you know, just throw in a bunch of stuff and see if it works. Just like what normally everybody would do.
Efficient psyker.
Hey, lovely.
This how a professional does it.
The sniper is
Come on, Cinderman. You have the med.
medivac down.
Thank you. No need to hoard, especially in these situations where we getting messed up. No. It's better to drop it than a risk possibility of your team wiping. Obviously, if it's just one person low health or mid health, everybody else is fine. And when that struggle busting, it's, yeah, I might want to keep it. But
Hurry along now.
Such a relief.
Successfully reconnected. Now, maintain.
that's the problem with the psychers. If you don't pay attention to your peril, it can help you. Or not help you, sorry. It can mess you up. There's also a cool achievement. Okay, will you just die, please?
Try not to make the muddle of this task violence.
As you can see, even with full health, we're just
I must grin and bear it.
getting messed up. Protect! Thank you.
I will match your strength yet.
So if you have two people, one person went down. I thought we were all still here. That was my bad, but now I'm in extra bad situation because I have one thing before I'm fully wiped.
Your loyalty is
As you can see, Lenara and myself are the two people that desperately need Medicaid. You do not want to get to that position. But it can happen. It's definitely not ideal. And even if we had a zealot who would clear corruption, it won't clear that because it's a wound corruption. So it can only be cleared through Medicaid. And that may not happen for quite a bit.
I concur with the sentiment.
Okay.
Place was left to rust and dust a long time ago.
Okay. Apparently my staff is broken.
Execution.
I have no idea what the hell is happening. Why is it boinked? I'm literally not pressing a button.
Neutralization commenced.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Lenara. I have to be lucky and hold it. Like, in order to use it like a staff. Then it just... I don't know what the hell is happening.
Raiders protocol engaged.
I think I fixed it. Oh my... I think it was just stuck in the special attack, which for staff, it's a melee attack. So... Yay.
Advance to Hangar Delta 175.
But... that was a bit unfortunate. Oh, and by the way, if you have any like suggestions on how to make a build better, or if you want to see different builds, obviously do leave it in the comments. But what you can also do is leave it in suggestion part on Discord. Do join it. Slowly growing. Alright, let's continue. And actually, eventually, once we a little bit later into our YouTube stuff, we're doing giveaways that will more than likely require you to oh. No. That was my bad. That will require you to be a subscriber and possibly be a Discord member. We'll see. That's why it might be good to join.
Neutralization commenced.
I have no idea what's attacked me. I love how he ran past me, yet he still went for me. It makes a lot of sense. Where was that? Oh,
Simpler this would be if we could just walk together.
I don't have enough charges on the sail. There we go. We start to get them.
Being polite to agree. I fear I share your sentiments. Target neutralization.
Now we do have enough charges, and that's why we utilize them. Hey, who's shooting? Blind.
Hangar Delta 175 might be your current position.
Pacification
get out of here. Oh, I didn't realize I jumped down into the worst part. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, there was nothing for me to do. There was 4 molars. Like, I got myself into this mess. Yep. I've been recording this for a while. Unfortunately, this is a fail run. But hopefully you saw how you should play this build. Unfortunately, like I said, it happened. I don't know if it's a failed run, actually. Well, it is. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I apologize, I just don't have enough time to record much more. But with that said, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to awesome. And remember, 500 subs by November 1st, and a $50 gift card giveaway November 12th. If you get it by that time only, it'll be $25 gift card. But with that said, don't forget to awesome. I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully you have better luck than I did. Bye-bye.